and welcome back to my channel. I'm super happy that you're here today. Today we're going to be working on the most quackcore build that we have ever done here on this channel. We are giving Ketchup a little duck pond near her house, and I'm kind of imagining that Ketchup is like the mother of all of the decoy ducks here, that she is just looking over them and taking care of them, which I love for her. I feel like she would totally do that. So also, I feel like this island is quickly descending into hashtag quackcore mania, because as I was walking around the things that we've built so far, I was realizing that there are so many ducks on this island already. So why not just make a whole duck themed build, you know, like just embrace it. We're just embracing it. So here we are, the very first decoy duck of the build. Very sacred, very sacred. Plus he just looks so sweet, just chilling on that little stump. Adorable. So I go ahead and place Ketchup's house in this area, and then I want to fill this area in with some cliffs. I feel like adding some cliffs behind villager homes really adds a ton of dimension and visual interest. I kind of wanted this to look like a little, is a ravine the right way to say it? Like where the water is all kind of like flowing into this little river. Is that a ravine? I might have to look up the definition for a ravine, but I kind of wanted to just have a bunch of waterfalls going into the little duck pond area, and I felt like it would make a really nice and cozy backdrop for Ketchup's house. So I'm just building up that area now and kind of just adding the waterscaping as I go. It's important that I have enough room to place trees there, otherwise I feel like it's gonna look super barren and just kind of awkward. So here is kind of what I end up with when I'm all done terraforming. I am gonna go back in and add some more cliffs, and of course we time travel so that Ketchup's house is placed, because it just looks prettier that way. It's much easier to kind of imagine how the build is going to come together. I gave Ketchup a little mat for under her door because she deserves nothing less, and then I'm just going to place some jail bars. I do eventually place a second jail bar behind her house, and I just feel like it, in my mind I was like, all of these waterfalls are going to flood her home and we need to protect her at all costs. So jail bars behind her house are necessary. Also, if you hear any rustling, I am feeding the dog a steady stream of treats under the desk right now so that he will allow me to film this voiceover for you guys, because he is a crazy puppy. So if you hear that, you don't hear that, it's not happening, ignore it. Thank you. So I am gonna start kind of mapping out where I want the path to go. This was kind of tricky. After going from like a city core style to this, I feel like it's been really weird transition where I started doing this and then I just realized like I have no idea how to build in this style. So I had to take a little break. I came back the next day, and so a lot of this footage is like many days mashed together. So if you notice that the lighting is different or something, you don't notice. It's fine. Just let it be. I will say that I think I might say like pause on my city core island, and I think we should just get the fall core island over with before fall is over. So it's kind of my goal to maybe finish Chestnut by the end of October. I feel like that's doable. I'm not so sure. I don't know. I might not decorate the beaches on this island, so that will save some time. Also, can we talk about that? Why does that happen? Why does that happen when you're running and you get stuck? It drives me insane. Drives me insane. There's no reason for it, Nintendo. There's no reason. I also realized that I didn't have any more trees on this island, so I am planting a bunch of saplings, but it works out in my favor because then I can go back and stunt the trees so that we have some dimension and beautifulness in this area. I'm also incorporating lots of those like little stunted bamboo because I just think they look cool. I've never used them before, so I'm kind of excited to incorporate something a little bit different here. And then we have Dom just chilling with his donut, dare I say, actually looking a little bit cute. Yes, I know I said it. A sheep looking cute. It's blasphemous, it really is. But I feel like Dom is actually not the worst sheep. Like, he's no Frida. He's minimally acceptable. So I did time travel. I'm gonna go ahead and stunt a couple of these trees at this like early growth stage here. I actually think I only stunt that one, but I feel like it looks good like that next to Ketchup's house. I feel like the hardwood trees actually look like little tall shrubs when they're at that stage. I don't know, I just think they look really cute. And then I start trying to map out where I want the other things to go, the bushes, just a few like little items here and there. I wanted to also incorporate some of this corral fencing throughout the build. I just think it looks like really cute on this fall island with the style that we're doing. Then I decided to switch the bush and the fence, and then I opened this can of worms with the pockets. ridiculousness. I actually had to like step away and go set that like beach towel down. So I cut out a lot of the struggle there, but like I was very committed to switching the fence and the bush around. And honestly, I think it's worth it. I think it looks a lot better like that. And then I go over to the other side and I'm using this duck lantern. This is probably one of my most favorite items that we've gotten in a recent update. These little lanterns with the ducks on them, I'm gonna put them all over this island because they're just that good. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm obsessed. And then I place even more ducks. If you don't like decoy ducks, actually I probably should have said this probably is the video for you. Also, what's wrong with you if you don't like them? Yeah. So we'll let that slide for now. But I'm gonna start kind of like mapping out where I want items to go. I was so lost. Right about this time that I'm placing the fishing pole is when I was like, I need to turn off the game. I can't do this. This is not turning out the way I want it to. And so I ended up kind of like finishing a couple of things and then I left it for a day and came back. And I'm really glad that I did because I feel like it's just necessary to do that sometimes. So you can see that I am struggling once again.
Love this game.
Why? Just why? That one was even worse because I had to like step away and drop things and come back because whatever, I don't need to go on a giant pocket rant right now. It's just not necessary. And then I'm placing even more ducks around this build. I wanted there to be like a cute little fishing area by the pond. I know it's not a unique idea, but I feel like it looks very cute there. And then I wanted to create this very natural little sitting area here. So I'm playing around with like different leveled items. I felt like the barrel is slightly too tall. It kind of blocks Ketchup's house. So I'm just going for a duck because yes. And then I realized that you can't set sandals on the hay bed, which made me very sad. Also, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this build and even my shoes. So I'm barefoot for the rest of the time because my shoes just look too cute there and they're the only pair I have. So yeah, so that happened. I just literally taking off my articles of clothing to decorate this area. The commitment, guys, the commitment. Also, I'm almost out of dog treats and this voiceover is not nearly done. What am I gonna do? But I did decide to kind of start connecting this path over to the side. I'm not really gonna decorate this far over, but I just wanted to be able to like start visualizing how that area is gonna eventually connect with future areas. And then I'm just placing some bushes and shrubs and kind of more natural items over here because I feel like it just kind of helped to fill out that little spot. And more ducks, of course, more ducks. I feel like we need some sort of sound for Quackcore. Like I wanna have like a really silly duck sound. If anybody has one that they like, that they want to use, I feel like that would be really fun. It's definitely not necessary at all, but would be kind of funny. So this is where the build really starts to kind of come together. I am placing a little duck by Ketchup's house just because I think it looks really cute there. And then I'm filling in with lots of flowers and custom designs and shrubs here just to kind of make this area look more full. I feel like the area around the pathing was a little bit awkward, so I do feel like I might end up going back and changing that out eventually. And then I did end up looking up some information about Ketchup. I know that she's a peppy, so she wants to be a pop star, but she also has the play hobby, so I thought I would put the little rocking horse there in case she wanted to play. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute, so I threw that in there. I feel like it looks a little like contrasty to the rest of the things, but that's okay. Maybe can the villagers actually sit on it and use it? I'm not really sure. That would be really interesting. I would really like if she would come out and like sit in the rocking horse. But I started to kind of decorate these cliffs as well. I am going to cut a little bit of this particular footage out just because I feel like it's not the most interesting ever. I tend to just put bushes and little flowers, weeds, custom designs. I did want there to be like a row of fencing here with the wind turbines just because I feel like it kind of helps to like block off the view a little bit more, give it a little bit of dimension. But then I decide to place this leaf pile. The leaf piles are so difficult to place. It took me so many tries to get that where I wanted it to go, but I can't do a chestnut build without a leaf pile. And then this is the finished little area. I actually feel like it looks I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just gonna be honest. There are pieces and parts of this build that I really like. Like the little area in the front, the sitting area, I really like that. I really like the background view, but I'm not so sure about the rest of it. So let me know what you guys think about this duck pond build. I'm always really interested to hear from you guys. And if you have any tips for like how to fix the area, I would definitely be really interested to hear that. But before we say goodbye, I do want to take a moment to thank the members of the Fox fam. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. You can also support the channel by liking and subscribing, hitting that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye! What am I saying? What am I saying? You want to do a voiceover with Mom? It's like, only if you give me treats.